Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. Today, we're going to be mainly talking about Ripple and XRP, but we also have a little bit of a touch on Bitcoin BTC. For this video, I also want to give away $50 worth of crypto, and all you have to do to enter this giveaway is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and have the notification bell on. And if we hit 299 likes within 24 hours, we're giving that away. I know I've not been doing giveaways too much. I kind of want to steer away from it, but if we do hit it here, we might continue on. Otherwise, I'll just do it every so often. Just reward you guys for hitting the amount of likes. Now, guys, the swell event has just rolled over, as everybody knows, and a lot of news, a lot of articles, a lot of controversy has come from it and after it. And today, I want to take a quick little look, hopefully not too long, at some really important things. First of all here, from Business Insider, Bank of America and IBM are working together on a cloud service with banks in mind. Now, fun thing is, Bank of America and Ripple / XRP are having quite a couple of links within the last couple of weeks here. IBM and Ripple are literally working together. I mean, that's the most obvious thing in the world, that IBM and Ripple are working together. And now Bank of America and IBM are working together on a cloud service with banks in mind. And the fun part is, didn't Ripple just integrate XRP to the cloud? Or at least I heard a couple of things about that as well. And now it's all together. Kind of a circle has been made here of Bank of America, IBM, and XRP. It's now in a little bit of a circle, and I think it's pretty interesting to note that. I don't know too much about the cloud and XRP there, so again, don't quote me on this, but I think it's a pretty interesting. This was posted by Hold Style. And again, pretty good job, pretty good find. Now, second thing I found, which was again pretty interesting to me, was XRP integrated by key P-Hub partner Netsense will adult content giant expand its crypto list. So yeah, as we can see here, XRP integrated by key partner Netsense. And then the question is asked. Netsense crypto payment gateway integrates XRP. Chances are high that Netsense's major partner P-Hub will add XRP to already running Verge and Tron TRX. That's what it says right here. At least I know that Verge and Tron are already on there. So hopefully, not like we're going to use it, but hopefully XRP will get integrated on there as well, because just it's another good use case. I mean, this is a huge industry that they got over there. So I would definitely like it if they could expand over there. And we knew from before that Netsense was the upper part of it. And since they're working together now, there's a good chance that a integration will come. I guess I'm pretty excited and all up for it if it does occur. I mean, there's no bad sides to that, is there? Cryptocurrency behemoth Ripple has unveiled a new product called RippleNet Home, which will allow its customers to connect and partner with each other. According to the presentation, which was shown during this year's Swell conference, RippleNet Home will allow companies to get insights into their payment flows and performance in real time, and thus it allows businesses to improve their capabilities and expand their presence in different markets around the globe. The platform is useful for evaluating the size of the market and instantly finding the most suitable partners for the company's business growth. After performing due diligence, one can send a request and get connected. By teaming up with each other, RippleNet members can enjoy low rates and instant settlement via Ripple's on-demand liquidity service. As reported by U.Today, RippleNet has now more than 300 customers, or 300 members, with 24 plus of them already using XRapid for conducting cross-border payments with the help of digital assets. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse claimed that 2019 was the strongest year for the company. And I actually wanted to discuss this in one of my other videos before, but for some reason I forgot, or I don't know, I kind of lost it. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse claimed that 2019 was the most strong year for XRP to date. On its own, it's pretty easy to understand that. I mean, XRP here, a strong year for them in terms of development, not so much in price. But Ripple, I mean, look at how many customers they got. At least 100 customers this year, and they had a goal of exponential growth, and they've been following up on it pretty nicely. So to me, it is not that strange to believe that they have definitely been on some exponential growth type of stuff right there, and that this was the best year. I also think that 2020 will be an even better year than 2019, and so forward, that every year is going to be better than the previous one. And I was just wishing that we could invest in Ripple. I guess that would have been a real amazing thing, because I definitely see themselves really continuing on changing the financial system, and I'm just kind of sad that we can't be part of that. Maybe I should go work at Ripple. Maybe I should just go apply as a data scientist or something like that. Maybe it could work, but yeah. The company's native token remains under selling pressure even during the much anticipated conference, currently changing hands at 28.3 cents. So even though there's so many huge things going on here, for example, they showed us a new freaking thing, Ripple at Home, which is still something I kind of don't understand. I don't know where it got announced, as I missed it in the Swell conference, but pretty happy that they did. And I think it's also a pretty exciting time. I mean, that means we really were up to a lot of good at Swell. A lot of you guys said Swell was useless, Swell was stupid, Swell was not conclusive, Swell was this, that, disappointment, letdown. I just can't disagree with you more. It's just been an amazing event. We learned so much about Ripple. We learned so much about MoneyGram. We learned so much about the corridors. They gave us tons of updates. We learned so much about regulation. How could it be a disaster? How could it be bad? The only reason you can say it's bad is either because your dreams about a Bank of America / Ripple partnership did not come true, or because the price went down. And I think for most people, it's the latter. Just because the price went down, Swell was a letdown. People expected moons and Lambos and everything like that. When it didn't happen, people got sad. And it's how it works most of the time, guys. But in the end, I think it was a pretty good event in terms of developments. We learned a lot of stuff, and it was pretty amazing, in my opinion. Moving forward, we talked a lot about the price in the stream that we did earlier today. Conclusion, though, I don't think we really had a conclusion. I guess our main conclusion was that we're either gonna... Okay, I'm on the daily now, so we're in the wrong zone. We can't really see clearly at this point. Well, we're having a resistance here over at 31-ish cents and a main support at 26,549, I believe it was, if I remember correctly. And we're either going to bounce towards that support or stay in the little zone that we created here during Swell or pop back up to resistance. I mean, it's either of the two. Some people were stating that XRP was doing so good. You can see it here on the side. So we're going to go back to resistance. But personally, I still don't know exactly what is going to be happening, as I see a lot of manipulation. Now, some people in the comment section said, you're stupid for saying manipulation. It's not the case. I personally still think so, and I think it's always happening, but all right. XRP could rise through broadening wedge to 31 cents next week. Also pretty excited for these types of articles, man, because they're all being quite positive, and I think it does help to at least lighten up the mood a little bit. A lot of the people in the community are just really sad, and at least here are some articles again trying to put some life into the XRP community, some enthusiasm, some excitement and all that. I think it does help. I think it makes a lot of people happy, and it makes me happy then in turn as well. The disquiet about XRP's dwindling performance is beginning to boil over as Swell fails to boost the XRP price. I again don't really completely understand why you would make an article like this, but it's interesting. While XRP has been growing in popularity as Ripple works hard to boost its adoption and improve use case, a section of crypto's fan base hasn't been entirely pleased by its market performance for a while now. I mean, it's pretty obvious. XRP has not been doing too good in price, so people are getting angry. Well, a recent tweet, though, by one of XRP's supporters, going by the Twitter handle XRP Mark came, or whatever, Mark XRP came, tells it all. People are getting frustrated and resentful. In the tweet, Mark expressed his discontentment with XRP, as well as Ripple's management. This comes after the Ripple-sponsored annual Swell event began in Singapore. Usually, this event impacts XRP's price positively, as was the case back in 2017 and 18. And to that, I have to say, if it has happened and everybody's expecting it, then it's not going to happen because everybody buys in for the expectation and not for the event itself. So eventually, when the event itself occurs, people have no room to invest anymore, so the price is not going to go up anymore. I explained it a couple of times already. However, things haven't worked out this way this time. A quick look at the data on CoinMarketCap reveals that XRP keeps declining instead of gaining, and a lot of people are now of the opinion of they're making billions off of our backs. One thing I should make clear to everybody is they themselves have the biggest benefit in the XRP price going up, and you yourself are investing into this asset knowing willingly or knowingly that they hold a lot and they're going to be selling. You can decide to switch or stay out, but in the end you know that they're selling it, and supposedly it's for the betterment of the XRP community. I think all the forking guys have really gone past. I don't think anybody's serious too much about the fork anymore. I think it's just really a wind that's blown past. But I personally think that, yeah, you know that the price. No, wait, you know that they're selling so much, and you know that Ripple has the biggest benefit in the XP price going up. So they might be making billions off our back, but I mean, any company is doing that. They're making billions off of you. You're the product most of the time. And in this case here, we have mutual benefits when the price goes up. I mean, Ripple can be selling a lot of XRP, yes, but in the end, I think it would be better for them still if the price goes up per XRP than if they were to sell XRP just piece by piece. I think it's still better for them if the price goes up because they will always be able to sell it anyway. Moving over to Bitcoin though, quick little article. Bitcoin price will hit $1 million after 2 more bubbles, Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee launches non-electronic crypto wallet ballot, and Lee is optimistic about the future Bitcoin price. Just thought I should quickly mention again that there's still people thinking BTC 100k, 200k, million is still going to be happening. So thus, please don't lose your motivation in this space. It's all going to be good, guys, as long as your long-term goals are set in place and you're still of the same opinion like before. That was it for today, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you press the like button. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to see y'all later in another video.